Okay, I'm here with Lars Anderson, a 3-0 win over Ferrum tonight. Picks up your second straight conference win, your first divisional win of the season. Coach, your opening thoughts from today's victory?
Well, I think, we played some really quality opponents in the beginning of the season. In both of those games, I thought we won a half in each of those games, and it kind of walked away feeling like, if we can just play a comprehensive match, we're a very good team. We had some very solid results in the preseason as well. I know those are preseason games, but I think indicators that the talent is there. But on any given night, we play anywhere from 4 to 6 new players in the starting lineup, and we're trying to find just exactly who needs to play where, and we're still in the experimental stage of that. College soccer gives you not enough time, quite frankly, to be ready when the season starts. So we're still trying to find our ways, but to start 2-0 in league play, to have back-to-back shutouts in league play, and I want to give Ferrum, a lot of credit. They're new to this league. They're new to, I believe, Division. This is their first year in Division 2. They came and gave us everything. Yes, statistically speaking, we outshot them by a large margin, but they hung in there. They made it an interesting game. That's the uniqueness of the game of soccer. Even if you're outshooting the opponent, if you're not outscoring the opponent, it's still a game. So I'm pleased. We're moving on from here. We're going to enjoy this for 24 hours, and it's time to break down the next game and move on to the next opponent.
Back-to-back shutouts for your freshman goalkeeper. What have you liked at her so far? Obviously moved on. You've had longtime starters. Now you have a new freshman in.
Well, I think we are once again very fortunate to have two really good goalkeepers, and we can really go either way. Obviously, Piper is now finally cleared, but is coming back from an ACL injury suffered late in the season last year. But we are very fortunate that we can roll the dice basically and go with either keeper. Addie has been the one between the pipes so far, but it's competition every day. It's competition in every training session, but obviously I'm pleased anytime we get a shutout, and we now have back-to-back shutouts.
This is our first time talking this year post-game. What is something that you guys have learned about the team so far? Obviously a lot of new faces, a lot of freshmen. What is the identity of the team this year?
I think one of the things that we have to learn is that, it's tough to win in this league, and you have to learn to win when it hurts and when you have to struggle a little bit. It's not about winning pretty. It's about winning. And at times some of the new players are, I think, hold on to the ball a little too long. They were the best player at their club team, at their high school, and they're having to get used to the college game. You have to simplify in college. And you have to play faster. You have to do more work off the ball, take your defensive responsibility, and it's my job to get them there. If they fail to do so, it's not on them, it's on me. But it's a process, and we're seeing improvement in every game. And sometimes we take one step backwards before we can take 2 steps forwards. But I'm seeing a lot of progress.
Question from the gallery.
Moved Reagan Carr up to forward tonight, had an assist. Just what did you like out of her tonight in a new position for her?
Well, Reagan, actually is one of those players that in high school and in club, she played both as an outside back and as a forward, and I just felt like we needed a little bit more energy out of that spot. We needed somebody with a little bit more experience. Reagan gives great angles. Her first touch is always in towards the goal. She serves a good ball. Reagan just gave us a spark in that position, and we saw that against Converse. And I wanted, I want to reward players that play well. I think that's true for any sport, obviously. And Reagan showed that she's capable of. She has not played that position for a while for us, but when we threw her up top at the number 7 position, right wing forward against Converse, she did well. So we decided to go with her again, and I thought she had an outstanding game today.
This weekend starts a big pair of conference road matchups, divisional matchups. How important is it to, obviously start on the road again with 2 big wins?
Yeah, I think, this league has, when we first got into the league, I think there were some matches that you were pretty confident that you were going to win. I think every match is a battle. And to be fair, I think from what I've seen so far, there are definitely teams that are very good in this league, but I think we've all gotten a little closer to each other. So I think you just have to have that approach that it's one game at a time, and you got to get in there and get 3 points, no matter how you get them. Today, it's we scored 3 goals, but I can walk away and say we should have scored a couple of more. But ultimately, I can work on finishing in training. We got the 3 points and moved on, and that's how you have to approach these conference games, just one game at a time and try to find a way to win.
All righty, that's it. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.